Now we're going to move into the IT category, and leading off is Alana Platt with Platt Community.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Alana Platt, and I'm here today to talk to you about if I try that out, right? All right, let's try that again. My name is Dr. Alana Platt, and I'm here to talk to you today about Classmunity. Classmunity is a fundraising platform for K-12 school districts. It's an end-to-end system that encompasses traditional fundraising as well as online fundraising or crowdfunding. The fundraising technology in school districts has changed very, very little over the past few decades. Classmunity seeks to modernize the fundraising process by introducing cutting-edge financial technology. So school districts are interested in using a product like Classmunity for a variety of reasons. First of all, we know across the nation, school budgets are getting cut. And based on our customer discovery, we know that they are increasingly turning to fundraising as a means to fill some of those budget gaps. Also, from talking to superintendents, they're deeply concerned about fundraising fraud. We've seen headlines all over the country, including a case nearby where $300,000 was stolen by a trusted employee, and school superintendents stay up at night worrying that their school is going to be the next headline. Additionally, because fundraising techniques are so antiquated, a lot of enterprise and teachers are turning to crowdfunding platforms as a means to conduct fundraising more effectively. The problem from the district's perspective is that there's no transparency or controls. So they don't know what's being raised or where the money is going. Some of these hardworking teachers have gotten in trouble. There have been cases where people have claimed to be raising money for the school district and then pocketed the cash. And on top of that, parents are leery to donate because they don't know where the money's going. Oops. Right. The size of our market, our beachhead market, is $21 million a year. But we expect that after we gain traction in the sector that we can expand to other forms of fundraising. Our team consists of 6 core members. I'm Dr. Alana Platt. I have a PhD in computer science, and I'm a member of the Information Technology in the Business School of UW-Whitewater. I'm joined by my colleague David G., who is a lecturer in entrepreneurship and marketing, and he is the co-director of our Student Startup Accelerator. David has extensive industry experience in sales and marketing and is a seasoned entrepreneur. The rest of our team is rounded out with expertise in software development, legal, strategy, and marketing. Our most recent team member is Jason Tadlock, who is the superintendent of the Elkhorn Area School District. Elkhorn was our first client, and Jason was so excited by what we're doing for Elkhorn that he wanted to be a part of it. He joined our team and brings deep domain knowledge along with an extensive list of contacts. To fill some knowledge gaps, we have a couple of advisors, a former superintendent, someone who does software as a service sales in the education sector, and since submitting these slides, we added someone who does school auditing. So when we say that it's a fundraising platform, what do we mean? Well, we marry the traditional fundraising with the online crowdfunding. We do this by putting it all in one system that's powered by modern financial technology. Specifically, we use the Stripe platform. This, we bring this all together by giving the schools a microsite. This microsite, basically the school has control over the branding, the messaging, what fundraisers appear. On the back end of this, the administrators and teachers each have control panels. And the administrators have dashboards so they can see who is raising what money and where that money is going. They also like it, the administrators also like it because they're very unhappy that so much fundraising is cash-based. Because of the Stripe technology, they're able to fulfill their wish of getting away from having to take cash. Classmunity helps schools promote their fundraising because we build tools to help them get the word out easily. Plus, your community, if they want to know what your school district is doing for fundraising, they just have to go to your Classmunity microsite. Real simple. We help protect the reputation of your school district because the administrators control fundraising messaging, and because of that back-end transparency, we significantly reduce the risk of fraud. We also help them perform fundraising more effectively. It's super simple to get something up on our website. It took one teacher 6 minutes. We also let them do fundraising that they could never do before. So, football teams raising money, Well, before, instead of taking just one donation from a parent, you can sign them up to give you monthly donations. So this is what our customers' world looks like before Classmunity. It's kind of ugly, right? We're really shocked to find out that most schools have little to no process to oversee fundraising, and there isn't a single person in the district who knows exactly what's going on. After we introduce Classmunity, everything flows through our system. Everyone in the community, superintendent, teachers, principals, parents, students, business managers, if they want to know something about fundraising, they go to Classmunity. Our end-to-end system covers everything, and there's transparency, it's a secure process, and it helps with oversight. Our go-to-market is what we have is a combination of direct and indirect marketing. We just signed a partnership with CISA Purchasing, which is a major purchasing cooperative. It covers every public school in the state of Wisconsin, as well as many of the private schools. They're very excited about what this technology can do for their members, and in a couple of weeks, they're going to be doing a major marketing push for us. We've also been doing digital marketing and attending trade shows. The details of our financials are found in our business plan, but I'd like to point out a few things here. First of all, we have built a fully functional product that's online and for less than that's being used by customers for less than $1,000. You'll see that we have higher numbers. That's because we brought on full-time people. We're looking to do a seed round of $500,000, and they'll get the investor a 25% stake in the company with an anticipated exit in 2022 for $84 million. We have some major milestones I'd like to point out, including 2 Idea Advance seed funding grants. We've done extensive customer discovery. We've run and completed a pilot. We just did our commercial launch, and we now have actually updated 2 software as a service contracts signed in the past couple of weeks. Moving forward, we're looking to do that raise to help accelerate the development and sales, and our goal for the end of the year is to have 100 districts online. Any questions?
All right. Questions for Alana? Yeah, Casey.
Are you set up in a way that when somebody makes a contribution, they're eligible for a tax deduction?
We do send receipts. We are not in the business of giving tax advice, so we send the receipts so they can talk about it with their tax professional. Yes, sir.
Sure.
I think it was on one of the slides, but talk to me a little bit about how you guys make money per transaction, per user. Or I know it was on one of those slides, I think, but you didn't get a chance to really talk about how you guys make money from this.
Yes, we are on a software as a service model, so we have 5 pricing tiers. It ranges from $99 a month with a 6% performance fee plus credit card processing to $500 a month, 0% performance fee plus credit card processing. Those are pretty low numbers. That's because it's a new product. We're trying to get people on board. As the year progresses and we begin adding more features and gaining more traction, those numbers will be going up. We've also identified some additional revenue streams tied to things like live events, some things related to advertising on, say, tickets or like raffle tickets or tickets to get into events. I also have a background in data mining, so we've been looking at some of the things after we gain traction that we can do with analytics to make some more money.
Good. There you go. Yes, please.
Okay, you said you had 5 levels of pricing. Does that vary with the size of the district?
Okay, so it varies based on functionality. There's some additional support features that we throw in for very large districts. So say we signed Milwaukee Public Schools, so that is up to 5. I don't remember the pricing sheets, 5 or 6 schools. But after that, it's an additional $50 per month for each additional school in the district.
Okay, Joe.
2 questions. Who are your competitors and what are some of your examples?
Okay, so who are our competitors? So our competitors are private. There's obviously crowdfunding. There are, so it's like your GoFundMe's, things like that. There are also some, just traditional fundraising. Those are your door-to-door cookie dough sales, which, by the way, usually keep about 50 cents on every dollar that the schools raise. So they're not very efficient. But in terms of this whole end-to-end transparency process, we keep being told that nobody's seen anything like this. And there's, from the school auditors, actually, auditors are getting excited about this because they recognize this is a while as an issue. In terms of comparables, I don't remember any off the top of my head. I believe we had some in the business plan, but I can reach out to you and we can, if you're interested, I'd be happy to discuss offline.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Alana.
Okay, thank you.
Next up.